How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Thursday. We just finished working out. Got a little bit of gardening to do. I brought home some mulch. See how it looks in the garden. Jen's cooking dinner. I'm overheating an Xbox. It's a good day. So this is the white Xbox. It only has E73 one red bar, which means that it's a hardware error. And one of the things that they said to do is to overheat it. And so I've got, oh darn it, some toothpicks in there trying to stop the fans from running in order to overheat the graphics processor, which is really bad idea. But they say that that resets it after it overheats for like 10 minutes or so. I made the toothpicks so that they're like being held in place by this piece of foamy stuff. Okay, so now it has two rings, meaning that it overheated. Turn it off. Remove the whatever you used to stop the fans, and then turn it back on again, and they tell me that it's gonna work. We'll see. Let me turn on. Oh, look at that, it worked. Holla! I feel like a god! Look at that! I made this Xbox work by literally doing nothing. Now I just need controllers and games. Yes!
I spent most of the afternoon getting our dinners for the rest of the week ready and freezing the ones that I'm not using yet. I keep looking at this bottle of malt liquor in the refrigerator. Yeah. So I'm cooking up the chicken for today now, getting that dinner ready.
Alright, we ate dinner and the Xbox has been sitting here. Let's just double check it, see if it still works. Hopefully it does. Come on. Oh, that's a good sign. Yeah. All right. I'm just putting this Xbox back together, and all I did was take it into work and clean it up, blow out all the dust and everything, and really take off the heat sinks on the processors, and then clean out the thermal paste from underneath. And I was supposed to put new thermal paste underneath it. This will probably get a red ring again because I don't have any thermal paste. I thought I had some at work, but I don't. And so we'll see what happens. I don't know what's really gonna happen.
Side note, I think it's time to get rid of these flowers.
How long has it been though, for reals?
Like 3 weeks, but look, I didn't even realize. That's so gross. Trash time.
Forgot for a second which way it's supposed to go. I remember now. Hurt!
What is that?
Fans?
Oh.
Yeah, look at that.
It's brand new.
It does look brand new, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Fan shroud. This is the fan shroud. I don't know why it's not going where it goes. Is that it? Is that all that holds it in place?
I don't know.
Looks loose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Nice.
It's still kind of loose, but it's where it is.
Does it get screwed in?
No. Well, I mean, the disk drive sits on top of it here. That kind of holds it in, sort of. Plug in the CD-ROM. Yeah, you like that?
You love to sing.
I do love to sing. You got a problem with that?
No, keep doing it. Oh.
Get in there.
Maybe you should have a job building Xboxes.
What is that?
Because you know how to do it.
I do know how to do it now.
Yeah, make a homemade Xbox.
I was thinking about like changing around the case on this one so that it was like made of something different.
And it's like, play with me.
Thought about it for a second though.
Like, what would you make it out of? Like, ham?
Ham. I don't know, like plexiglass or something so you could see the inside of it with lights on it and stuff.
Oh, right, okay.
It'd be pretty sweet.
That's a better idea than ham.
That is a better idea than ham. Only slightly though.
So now this one should work?
Oh, I don't know. I'm hoping so. We'll see. I'm just gonna like leave it like this and plug it in and see if it works.
Yeah, I like the cut of your jib.
Technically, it should work. It should be cooler like this. No inhibitions to it.
It sounds like sexy times.
It's a freaky Xbox is what it is.
Kinky.
I just have this weird habit of crossing screws like this.
Oh, well, that makes sense because it's equal tension.
But I mean, it doesn't particularly matter in this case. Here's my elbow. The only two left? Yeah, look at that.
And then you can try to turn it on?
Well, I gotta get this thing on too.
What's this thing?
Actually, that's the power button. How weird is that?
This huge thing right here?
Yeah, well, the little thing in the center. You see that little square, right? That little circle?
Yeah.
That's the power button. Each one of these little white things is one of the red rings, or green rings. It's a red and green LED. And to be perfectly honest, I 100% believe everything in here is standard. And when you buy a specific Xbox, I think all that they ever change is the power button because I feel like they put this little thing of memory right here. I feel like that's what you're paying for is that little chip right there. And so all they do is they're like, well, we just send them a new power button. And so because the power button just pops off and plugs in like this,
Oh, I see.
So like this would be the cheapest part to replace or to change on all of it.
Right.
Otherwise they would have just made this whole thing.
Look at this little attention-wanting dog.
Just make sure that that's not touching anything. What do you want?
He wants to play catch. I left Bandit in the frame because I wanted to see how long it would take him to get his ball. He's like, somebody play with me.
All right. You want to see if it works?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it. I'm not forgetting anything, right?
I don't know. I don't even know what you did.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
Sounded crazy.
Yeah, it did.
Let's see. It should give me 4 green lights. Oh, still red. Darn it. That's okay. It happens. I don't understand why it thinks that it's running hot right now. It's like, it's cold, but the fans are like turning on full blast. Listen to them. It's like, my God, we're running so hot.
Oh yeah, it is cold.
But it's cold. The only thing that I can think of is I put those little pads on the bottom. Everybody says to put pennies there. It doesn't make any sense to me. I might just try to take the pads off and see what happens. I'm just gonna take the motherboard back out and take the thermal pads off the bottom of those 4 chips on the bottom that everybody puts pennies on. I'm not gonna put pennies on because I don't believe in that. I mean, like, everybody's like, oh, it works, it works, it works. And I'm like, something else is happening. Like, it's not the pennies. All right, here's what's happening. People are taking pennies, a stack of 2 pennies per chip, so 8 pennies total, wrapping them in electrical tape, an insulator, putting thermal paste on the bottom of it, and then putting it all back together and saying, oh, it works, which I'm sure that it does work. I don't think that it was the pennies that did it, because pennies are not transferring any heat when they're wrapped in rubber, because electrical tape is made of rubber.
I thought you used duct tape.
Either way, all of it's made of something other than
Copper?
metal, yeah, a thermal conducting item.
Bandit. What is the problem? Come get your ball.
These are the 4 pads that people replace with pennies, but I really don't think that that does anything. So I'm just gonna take these 4 off and let them be all free as a bird here and see what happens. That might prove my point.
So what you're saying is that those pads are going commando.
Yeah. I took out the thermal pads. We're going to try it again.
Somebody's been listening to too much reggae.
No such thing.
Ooh, it doesn't sound good.
Oh. Yeah, it worked.
Oh my God.
What'd I tell you? It's not stupid pennies.
Oh my goodness.
So I have the volume turned up on the TV, so we should hear that little like Xbox sound if it's working correctly. All green. Good. I don't know, I didn't hear any Xbox sound.
I don't know what we're listening for.
There's a switch on this thing, I forgot. You guys know I'm a noob, right? There's a switch on the cord here. So that's it, but it's still running hot.
Can you just do the thing with the toothpick and make it reset itself?
Well, no, it's running hot. I don't want to overheat it more.
Oh, gotcha.
That one wasn't running hot, that one's running cold. It just had a video error.
Ah.
And so I reset it by overheating it, which is bad. I wouldn't recommend it. These are old Xboxes. See, I'd be interested to find out if these people that did this penny trick, if it runs hot like this. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this fan is like blaring. Do you guys hear how fast that fan is running? That's because it's hot right now. And I have a feeling that has something to do with those chips underneath. All right, Microsoft, I'm gonna save you some headache on your 790 whatever Xbox you're making next. The fins run this way, good job. The fins run this way, good job. The fan blows out this way, good job. The intake is this way? No, you idiots, it needs to be that way so that it just blows right across everything that gets hot. Time for another scary movie. We're watching Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. So far so good with the crazy intro. You guys know what I'm talking about. See, now movies like that I like, where there's like a little bit of suspense in the beginning, but it's kind of fun and playful, and then bam, they show you what the scary thing looks like, and then the scary thing spends half the movie attacking the main character. That's good stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and now it's time to pay the price.